I started prepping probably in May of last year. Really, I was a prepper all along and didn't know it until I started watching YouTube. I was doing things with firearms and stuff like that, and before you knew it, I had run across other preppers, and that's when I started really understanding what prepping was all about. But it was probably mid to late November, I guess. I'm not sure that I met Zion Prepper. It was when his book first came out, and I met him in a Skype room.
I realized that he had a very in-depth knowledge of when you talk about trapping, you talk about hunting, you talk about, camping out in the wild for extended periods of time. He knew exactly what that was, and he shared his experience with me. And when I wrote the Prepper's Handbook, I wrote it based on my experience and what I thought prepping was. But as I spent more time with him, I realized that he knew a lot, and he came from a completely different point of view than I did.
And of course, the first thing you want to do is, add them to contacts, so that way if you ever want to talk to them again, or if you ever have a question, you can send them a message. And we hit it off really good. I mean, we really did. We're not really a lot alike.
And he came from the point of view, number one, he's in Arkansas, a different part of the country than I came from, originally from Arizona, and then here in Illinois. And for him, hunting and survival and bushcrafting is just a way of life. In certain circumstances, we have a different viewpoint. Not that we disagree, because we don't. It's simply a different viewpoint. He and I just began having individual one-on-one conversations. It was great. We still do that to this day. We talk about things that I have a lot of questions on. I'm in the process of raising my kids, and so prepping has a completely different meaning for me than for him, because he has raised his kids and he shared that with his kids. I've written my second book. It should be published by the summer of 2012 here. What I realized is, being an author, I never thought I would like it, but I truly do enjoy it. But I wanted to do it with somebody who came from a different perspective than what I had. So I asked him, to co-author a third book with me, and he has agreed to it.
One night he brought up wanting to know if I wanted to co-author with him on another book. And for me, my bucket list in life did not include writing a book. So I said, I'm not sure that I can do that. And he reassured me that I could. And he thought that maybe I would be able to add some more to the book than what he was able to do.
The third book will come from a different perspective completely, and it will have completely different content than my first two books.
We're planning on working on the Prepper's Triangle that Zion has created, and we're going to work our way around that and try to help everybody else with their preps. I hope that what he and I are doing is really helping folks. That's really what we're in this for.